Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. And in today's video, we're going to talk about something that happened with Transunion. They send out this letter that kind of scares people from wanting to have their credit repaired. And if you can read it right here, it says, "We applaud recent efforts to take charge of your credit. We want you to know we're on your side and we're here to help support you on your path to credit health. We recently received a request that included your information, but did not appear that you or a properly authorized party sent it to us. We take your privacy and security of your data seriously, so we won't process requests unless they come directly from you or an authorized third party. If you're working with a third party, such as a credit repair company or credit clinic, they have to identify themselves in their communication to us and provide proof that you authorize them to communicate with us on your behalf." So now, what makes them think that if you're sending them something, what would make them think that you're not? There's really only one reason, is that they think that you're not smart enough. If you have a credit repair company that that tells them the laws that they must abide by with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, they feel that you, as an individual consumer, are not smart enough to put that in order on a letter and send it to them. Basically, this is like a stall tactic, but I want to show you where they kind of got caught with this. This is what this video is about. Because I've made a video on this and you've probably received this letter. If you're trying to work on your own credit or a company is working on your credit, you're going to get this letter. So I want you to look at this date here. It's 6/20/2022. And I covered up the client's name here. And the reason why this is very important is because we had been working on one final issue with this client, and we knew 100% that it was ID theft on this particular item. TransUnion would not remove it off the reports. We even went back and forth with the furnisher, and then lo and behold, I would say about a month or two ago, we had received the letter that this was part of a lawsuit. So just to clarify, we knew that this was ID theft. We were sending it to TransUnion, and TransUnion would not take the information off. They claimed that they had investigated and sent it to the furnisher from their end, and that the information was 100% verified. We had been in constant contact with the furnisher, and the furnisher at some point down the line, it took a lot of calls getting to the right department. They said this is ID theft, and we said you need to remove it off the person's credit report. And they said that they would do it, but they just hadn't got to doing it. For some reason, I don't know. I think it's because it was part of what I'm about to show you right now, which is it was part of a lawsuit that was coming down the pike, and they probably couldn't make any moves until they kind of got this situated. Well, so now this is what it was. It was a lawsuit with Greensky settlement. This is their claim. The person is going to actually get. I don't know how much money they're going to get from this lawsuit, but this was over $5,000 sitting on this individual's credit report that he did not apply for, did not want the credit. He didn't even know what it was about. We had went back and forth, and the problem was that Greensky is not the actual company that was given the credit. It was actually through Home Depot. So Greensky was submitting applications to Home Depot. Home Depot was submitting applications to whoever they get their funds for, and then they were going back and paying Greensky. So that's one of the reasons why it took so long for us to work and get to the right department. But regardless of that, TransUnion if they had done their investigation the right way, they would have saw that this individual's information was not accurately being reported on the credit report because they never had an account with actually it said Home Depot on his credit reports, but never had an account with Home Depot or Greensky. Now, for you that maybe had something going on with Greensky, let me get my documents here. This is what's going on right now. Greensky, what happened is this company, I don't know why they would do it. They were actually filling out applications and getting the money and putting people's information on an application and just getting the money. And not I don't even know how this was even happening. The people did not even know that they were getting these loans. And when it was hitting their credit reports, some of the people did some stuff about it. This individual was kind of involved with some other stuff with business, and he had just was paying cash for everything, and he had kind of just forgot about his credit. And then he came to us, and we had been working on his credit, getting stuff situated and resolved. And then this was the last thing that was on there. And we were going back and forth, and we had finally got to the right department. And even with the information being from the right department, TransUnion was still claiming, and it is still claiming that the information is accurate. And we have right here, and look at this. This letter came June 21st, 2022. Just what a few days, 4, 5, 7 days ago from today, showing that he was not he was a victim of ID theft. He is in the in the lawsuit if he wants to just take the settlement that's been resolved and put into place with the court, or he could choose to sue himself. It's up to him. But this is the proof of it right here. And they're reminding him that he has to make this decision by July 10th also. So Greensky, it's being handled by Russ Consulting, which handles a lot of these. They did the Santander lawsuit. But this right here proves it. So, we're going to put this together with another letter to TransUnion telling them to get the information off of the individual's credit report because they don't want to wait for this to get finished up. This here, even though they're showing this, it says July 10, 2022. That's just the deadline date. I'm pretty sure this is going to go way into December or potentially the next year. It usually takes 6 months. Once they go hit the deadline, it's usually going to take 6 months for them to draw up everything and get whatever payments that they're going to give to people out. But I just wanted to show you that. So we got the letter here from TransUnion, just to show you the date again. And he only has that one item on there. So it says there's right here, 6/20/2022. And they're refusing to remove that information because they believe that it was not put together by the individual, but actually it was put together by us. And the reason why it needed to be put together by a professional service is because there was a lot of information that needed to be included in that dispute, so they would know that this is not this individual. But we see that the games are still being played. All right, if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different, so you can see my 8-point validation process and my 2-phase settlement process. This is something that does not happen overnight. We do not do anything like credit sweeps, nothing to put you in jeopardy. We're going to do it the right way. It might take a little bit longer, but as long as it's done the right way, you never have to look back over your shoulder for things that might come about. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website your3scores.com, and you can get your TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian credit reports and scores. If you have debt collectors coming after you, grab my 3-pack of letters. They're still free for a limited time. Statute of limitations letter, debt validation letter, and cease and desist collection activities letter. Links are all below this video. Thank you for your time. It's Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.